Hello and welcome back to Soul Path Dreaming. If you are following me here from Facebook, you know that these are collective spiritual growth and development readings. They are here to help you on your journey from within, to give you the tools to empower yourself to be on your most aligned, highest path. If you are new here, welcome. If you like this content and you find that it resonates with you, please like, share, and subscribe. Every Tuesday, there are 2 piles on my Facebook page, Soul Path Dreaming, where all I ask is that you allow your higher self to come and sit with you and pick the pile that you are most drawn to. That pile with the most votes is read aloud live on Wednesday, and every Thursday there is a YouTube video that is put up, which is this pile. That is the remaining pile. So without further ado, let's read today's pile. Both piles this week had the Wheel's Fortune, which has never happened to me in all of the time that I've ever been doing pick-a-piles. The Wheel's Fortune is your karmic card. It talks about a change in your karma, either for the good or for the bad. More often than not, it is for all of the inner work that you have been doing, and then you will have an increase in luck. So either way you look at it, it is a time for a new beginning. I always find that when we have a changing of seasons from summer to autumn, that there is this sense of new beginning. This particular card talks to me about growth because we have the sun there in the middle and then sort of the moon, and they're kind of together. So it is a sort of linking up of connecting with your inner world and your outer world to have a new change in your life. If you follow me from Facebook, you know that we do read the book meanings. This is also card 10. And according to the Good Tarot, this card means destiny meets synchronicity. I am in awe to experience my own meaningful coincidences that prove that Spirit has my back. These lucky breaks and moments when things turn out perfectly show how we are all connected. My gamble will pay off when I trust my co-creative partnership with Spirit. My destiny is obvious to me now. So, just as anything, when you are willing to do your inner work, your outer work shines that much brighter. And that's what this card is saying. If you continue to see the light from within, you are walking your own divine path, which is your soul's purpose. And in doing so, the universe rewards you with that abundance that you are looking for. When you're trying to call in spiritual abundance or physical abundance, the universe wants to know, how bad do you want it? What work are you willing to do for it? Which leads us to this commitment card, which is card 36. You hold the key to your own commitment. And the way that I see this card is through self. This star represents our own heart space, our own hope, our own wishes, our own desires. We hold the key to that. We hold the key to our destiny. And when we co-create with spirit, we are allowing ourselves to say, I'm going to turn that key and put in the pathing to get where I need to be. See, feel, connect with all of the people, places, and things that I desire for myself. And on doing so, I'm going to learn those lessons. That is a commitment to myself that I have. And at any time, those commitments can change. It's sort of like learning a new behavior. So if you're always putting your pants on with the right leg first, and then you try one day to be like, why do I always do the right foot? I'm going to try to put my left foot in. It's hard. You have to deprogram yourself to learn how to put your pants on a different way. This is just like trying to break a bad habit. If you've always done the same thing, you're going to get the same results. So that's your commitment to that thing. When you try to change that commitment to make it better for yourself and prove to yourself and to the higher versions of yourself that you are willing to do that, you are giving yourself hope. You are giving yourself that commitment. And when you do that, there is an overflow of abundance. And sometimes that abundance or overflow can be very overwhelming, but it also can be plentiful. We can have too much abundance or too much stimulation or too much knowledge. And it's up to us to understand what our boundaries are, what we have in place for us when we feel we need to practice pause. Only we are responsible. We ourselves, a singular person, is in charge of how we make our paths. We can have people come in that we are committed to, that help us unlock our versions of ourselves that we didn't recognize. We can practice pause and look at all of our abundance. Look at what other people, places, jobs, different things that happen to us in our life, and these can be stresses. We can have people that bring us a stress. It's up to us to decide what kind of stress that is. Is it a good stress? Is it allowing us to grow, to become a better person? Or is it a stress that is making us not feel that great? So when we look at these kinds of commitments, or just like a job, if we have a job that we know brings us a lot of money and we're very prosperous in, but we hate that job, is that job really worth it at the end of the day? Is it good for your mental health? Probably not. So it's up to us to figure out what kind of overflow that we are desiring. Be intentional with how you want your prosperity to be. And the last card for today is this beautiful Pegasus card, and it says, Wellspring. One of the most adored and admired mythological creatures is a Pegasus, the quintessential fantastic being to represent the original bountiful source of inspiration and creativity. Glorious and brave and ardent, a Pegasus bestows determination and courage to glide through the complex and difficult tasks of life. Do not be afraid when the sun begins to fade and the caverns plunge and the mountains multiply. Instead, embrace its fever. Raise your hands to the sky and see where this journey will take you. This is a wellspring of life. So just as the overflow card is suggesting, look in your life what you actually can control, what you actually really find is beneficial for yourself. Where in your life do you see growth? Focus on that. You will have stresses in your life. You will have an abundance of bad days. You will have things that are not always peachy keen, no matter how much you go with the flow of life. Only you can control how you feel about all of that. So, there probably are many things that you are very abundant with. Laughter, smiles, giggles, hugs, people who care about you, all the little small things. And as I have always said, it's good to count all the small little blessings or little steps that we take for ourselves to make the bigger picture. That is the commitment that we have to ourselves and to each other. The more we can have this key, oh, I never noticed this, but down there it says heart, right there, heart. This is hope. The key to our success is to focus in on what you love. Love is the highest frequency that anybody can hold for you and what you can hold for yourself. When you choose to have that commitment to yourself, you then choose to have a commitment with your future nows or your higher self, whatever it is that you want to call it. You're saying to the universe, I trust. I trust that what you're going to bring me is for my highest good. I trust that the commitments that you are showing me will help me further down my path. And it's up to the person to discern and trust that their discernment is correct. When you have self-doubt, you're not discerning to the best of your ability. It's okay to take a pause, to really look at how you choose to discern, to differentiate what is a fear and what you know to be true. When you do all these things, you change your karma. You bring your own luck. You bring the ability to have new things in your life, to create a new beginning. So if you found this reading helpful, please give it a like, a thumbs up, or share or comment. If you'd like to hear these readings read aloud, which are a lot longer and more interactive on Facebook, every Wednesday I go live. There's usually a post about what time that I go live. If you would like a personal reading, please reach out to me on my Facebook page or in an email. The link for that will be below. If you would like a dream reading where I go into the dream space and I dream for you, please also message me on the things that I just mentioned. I hope that you have a great day. Namaste.